What's going on there, everybody out there in the YouTube land and probably over on Rumble also? How's everybody doing tonight? Had the link sent out. Nobody showing up in the basement right now. So, just, wait till a few more people get in. Hey, Cool Gamer, how you doing? Cool Gamer, do you, build computers? Or how computer savvy are you? Hey, there's our favorite redheaded stepchild, Shaggy. How you doing? Hey, Tommy, you stuck in Arkansas. What are you stuck in Arkansas for? What do you want to go and do a smart thing like that for? I didn't know you were moving. So you don't come in, you don't let us know you're moving. So how are we supposed to know? But yeah, trust me, I know I've been there, and no, they're no fun at all. You always get all the big stuff, and you go, okay, I've got all this, and this, and all of a sudden you start finding all that small stuff. It's like, where the hell did this come from? Like, damn, I don't remember having this. Hey, Ariel, how you doing? But ah, okay. So we're at. Are you gonna be making a stop here in North Texas somewhere on your way out and everything? Been 3 weeks. Wow. Why would you want to move up to Wyoming? Hey, Raging, how you doing? Okay. Let's see. Oh, but Wyoming's like, uh, I don't want to move that far north. Too damn cold, especially during the about what 6, 7 months out of the year. I'd rather be down here, kind of burning up some. At least I've got my AC. I've got AC and I've got heat. So wintertime I keep warm. Hey, Rocky. Yeah, you talk about someone, yeah, freezing their rocks off. He's way up north, northeast. Money, 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 money. You never did call me back, money. Yeah, you said you were going to call and you didn't. Oh, hang on. Oh, And we got the guy that's always talking about always being on the move. Region.
Yeah, we're back on the move this week.
Yep. And of course now we got the other crazy Cajun.
What's up, Mater? What's up, Ranger? What's
Hey,
up,
hey, hey.
everybody in chat? How y'all are?
Yeah. I was planning on coming up yesterday, Cajun, but man, the way I was feeling, like man, I was staying in bed.
Okay. Oh, you didn't? I thought you was going to the hospital.
No.
Oh, Missy, I thought you was going to the hospital for a test.
Next week, I had call them today to get the appointment all set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, I mean the doctor wants another test run. This one on my gallbladder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when
I
I
thought they were
talked,
doing that already.
no, they hadn't done that test.
No, I mean you talking about it what a month ago? You said they might think it's your gallbladder and they want to run some stool samples.
No, I was saying they were thinking it might be my pancreas.
Mm.
Yeah,
Your
no fun.
pancreas gets pissed off if your gallbladder ain't working right.
yeah. Well, they're going to do a test where basically they're going to put something in me, and it's going to make it act like as if it's fatty food, and they're going to monitor to see what the gallbladder does. And they're saying the test will take about 2 hours.
They're probably going to inject you with some insulin.
No, I don't know what it is.
Insulin is actually fatty food.
Hey, Mike. And we got the crazy coin deal.
Or acts like it. Hey, money maniacs. What's up?
Money.
Money.
What's going on, everybody? God bless you all tonight.
Yep.
Where were you at yesterday, money?
Where was I at yesterday? At 4 o'clock. Always.
No. Well, actually, it was 3 your time.
I was at church. We were doing an after service. We're going through a complete financial breakthrough study course right now, and so we're doing stuff after church. So that's what I was doing. Yeah, I get your links all the time, but usually it's hit and miss on Sundays, depending on what I'm doing.
Right.
So.
I had East Coast Ken. He sent me some pictures of some Mercury Dime collection, all in a glass frame.
Oh, nice.
And Roosevelt collection. I'm sorry, Roosevelt collection.
Okay.
And it had a Mercury Dime to show the one before the Roosevelt.
Right.
It had from 46 up to the clad years. So it had every date. Yeah, it's
nice
little
set.
In a frame and all that.
Well, okay, so it was in a capital holder or
no, it was in a frame.
frame? Okay.
Then he had some Lincoln sets in a frame and typeset. He had the whole typeset from 1900 until present day.
Nice.
Well, not present day, up until
probably the 70s, 80s,
80 something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually when they kind of stop those.
And this was all in the glass frame.
Right. Nice.
Big board and all that. So yeah, we had a little coin talk yesterday.
What's up, Missy? Yeah, Arnie here.
Jackie.
Yeah, God thought I'd join you fine fellers before I head to church tonight because starting to get a little bit more busier at church. Getting back into the sound booth for the lighting and everything. Been talking to the pastors. They're going to want me and Kiku to start being door greeters, so we're going to start doing that. And I'm going to start playing the congas and bongos at church. So,
hey, Bryce.
Yeah, mongoose at a church.
Yeah, congas and bongos at church.
Oh, bongos. Oh,
congas
I think you said
and
mongoose. Okay.
No, congas and bongos. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Johnny Best is in the house. Say hi, Johnny.
Hey, everybody.
Johnny, what's up?
Oh wow, Cajun. I don't know if you want to get on this, but I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass it around like a mug here. Hang on, my phone focus. Let me get my phone focus.
Can't see it, but
Yeah. Give a second. Give a second.
Everyday opportunity. Ike's girl is doing a big ass game now for Nash Landing. I never heard of I never heard of Nash. Raising money, fix up a place for the kids.
8 grams of gold and 20 ounces of silver for $7.50 a spot. I don't know how many spots, but 8 grams of gold and 20 ounces of silver. That's a game.
Yeah, so that's everyday opportunity doing that.
Ike's girl. I think he's just helping her promote it out to everybody.
And who's the girl?
Ike's girl.
Oh yeah, Ike. That's right. Yeah, and I did read that. Duh.
Ike's girl. I'll give him a call in a minute. I'll get a spot for me and Miss Money or something.
All right, Money. 1879 Morgan. What were the two options on the tail feathers?
1878. You have the 8-tail feather and the 7-tail feather. That's only on the 78, which is the first year Morgan.
Oh, okay.
70 to 79 are common.
And then the 1879, there's something with the obverse on that one. Yeah, you have 18.
Yeah, I mean when you start getting into van stuff, then the common, the non-common completely go out the window.
But that's a big common one.
They've got a book, and if you're going to get into the errors on Morgans, I advise you to buy they have a VAM book specifically just for VAM Morgans, and it's a pretty thick book. So there's a lot out there.
$40 too.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty penny, but if you're going to get
everybody.
Renegade.
I forgot to turn the lights on. Hold on.
the lights on. Looks like you were already bright.
Right. But that's in a lot of the books, like in fact, it's in USA Coin Book. It's so common that it has that in there. If you look at it, and it'll have you look for the obverse of the older one on that. And if you have it, well, guess what? Yeah. And then you got the tail feathers too. That's another one with the tail feathers.
Yeah. Found a 1879 count of the tail feathers, and 7.
Yeah, all of them going to be 7.
Well, I meant not the tail feathers. I meant the arrow feathers. The arrows is what I meant.
Oh, you're talking about the arrows that cross like this.
Yeah.
The feather on
the arrows underneath.
The
eagle.
You're talking about those.
That's a different one. So that's a variety.
Then you got different bands where you got scratches or die cracks on his cheeks and on his head, and they go all the rim. I mean, it just you get the vans.
I wasn't going there for all those little minor things that really don't increase the price of it that much. But the feathers, the arrows, and the tail feathers. But I mean the arrow fletching. Okay, arrow feathers fletching.
Well, and that's one thing too. I was going to mention on top of what Cajun's saying. There he is. That a lot of dealers will try, if it has a VAM on a label, they're going to automatically jump the price, even if it's a common VAM. And stay away from those dealers, because 75% of your VAMs are common. Yeah. They're common VAMs. It's because that's just the way the machines were pressed last. When they did them back then, that's what they were doing. So they're common VAMs. They're still a VAM, but they're common. It's the uncommons that you want to start digging in and looking for.
Right.
So
uncommon, like the reverse of the 1878 on the 1879.
Right.
1879 on the 1880. Here and there, and then the arrows. Okay, that's a money maker right there.
Another one.
Actually, the tail feathers 8 and 7. That's a big money difference on those. Another
one that everybody knows, and It is worth a few bucks, but it's not a high end one. It's your O over CC, your 1900 O over CC. Those everybody know, even if you're not a coin person, you know that coin because it's talked about just so much. And I went to this one dealer not long ago, and he had one at I think it was an AU, I think it was an AU 40 or something like that, and he wanted an astronomical number for it. And I'm looking at him like it is. I think he wanted like 700 and change. I'm like, I'd offer you 4 1/4 at best, and I'll sell it for $475. What are you doing? I don't know. I think he had too much pride in that coin or sentimental or something in that one. I don't know what he was doing. Man, I was like, are you serious? No. And the only reason I was offering that much is because it was graded by PCGS. Now, if it was Annex or something like that, that would have been closer to like 275, 350. Because the holder, the holder does make the coin as well. Don't let people fool you. The holder will make the coin.
Right.
PCGS or NGC. Now Annex is coming up and doing some stuff. Now they are, and they're the oldest company out there. But PCGS and NGC are known for their top of the lines.
I think Annex started out in '82, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in there.
Now PCGS says it's an error or a variety. You can take that all the way to the bank because they are very fussy. I've watched so many videos of dealers that'll swear up and down they sent 10 coins. 8 out of these 10 are going to come back with a variety of some sort. They're lucky if they get 2 from PCGS. You'll get 5 out of 8 or so from NGC. You'll pretty much hit 8 out of 8 on Annex. But NGC and PCGS, if they tell you it's an error, it's an error. You gotta
so basically, what we should have done is sent those Queen's Beast off to Annex.
We definitely should have done that. Oh my goodness gracious! But yeah, they do have crack out challenges all the time. You can crack them out and send them in, and it wouldn't really hurt you. You wouldn't really hurt it if you sent it to Annex and they all came back 69 or something. All you're going to do is just make money.
I forget who it was that sent in to PCGS. They had a winner, okay, and I forget if it was an Indian head penny, which I think it was, and they cracked it out, sent it back. It got a lower grade. Then they sent it back, cracked it out again. It got a higher grade where they were looking for that magic MS68 number.
Yeah, they were looking at that number,
and they were looking for that magical MS68, and the 7th time was a charm. They sent it in without sending in the case. They cracked it out. Okay, it was a cracked case.
Send it in raw, yeah.
And they sent it in, and the 7th time was a charm. It got the magic number MS68. And after they got that, they informed PCGS, we were testing y'all. Them numbers were all over the place with your different graders. So what does that tell y'all about the top tier coin grader? No, y'all numbers are all over the place. Y'all are not consistent.
Well, and that's why a lot. I don't think I've walked into one dealer that hasn't ever said this, or I haven't read it on the wall where it says grading is subjective.
Yeah.
They've either said that or you've read it on their wall. They have it in a plaque. Grading is subjective. Because you can, I'm telling you, me and Mater could do a test. We've got the labels. He's got the Queen Bee. You could just do one coin just to save some money. Just do one coin. And he could crack it out 5 different times. Send it 2 more times to PCGS, send it once to NGC, send it over to Annex, and I guarantee you he will get a different number every time. He might get one that says the same thing from a different company, but there'll be different numbers every time. That's why there's so many crack out challenges on, because If a dealer really thinks this is what it is, I've seen clean coins, polished clean coins, come back MS67, and I'm like, seriously? You know it was clean. You see the brush strokes. You see the shine. You see the like the light in that fish tank. You see it like the light in that fish tank. You see it, but it's an MS67. That's why whenever I tell somebody at my table and I'm doing a gun show or a coin show, you look at any of my graded coins, that's fine. You can buy them all, but do me a favor before you do. Buy the coin, not the holder. PCGS and NGC are your top two companies. Buy the coin, don't buy the holder. Because all you're doing in buying the holder is you're buying someone else's word because they got paid X amount of dollars per hour to sit in a room and grade it. So you buy the coin if you're happy with it. Now, we're not talking ASEs, your MS69s, your MS70s. We're not talking your Pandas. We're not talking your Kookaburras, your 1 ounce round. We're not talking those. We're not talking your bullion round coins. I'm talking your Morgans, your peace dollars, your seeded liberties, your 20-cent pieces, your half cents, your large cents, your 3 cents, your 2 cents, your trickles, your nickels. I'm talking that kind of coin. Yeah, I probably threw some people. What do you mean? There's a 20-cent coin and a 3-cent coin. Guess what? There's a $2.50 coin. There's a $5 gold coin. There's a $10. There's a $20. There's a $50 gold coin. I can keep going. Those are the ones that you buy the coin, not the holder. Now, I have been known to buy the holder, not the coin. Bullion coins only. I have put sets together for certain labels, like this person wanted an ASE set, but he all wanted them from Emergency Mint. Emergency Mint from the green and red labels. He wanted those. So I buy the labels. I know it's an MS69 ASE. I ain't got to worry about the coin. I know it's a 1 ounce silver round. That's what it is. I buy the label. That's what he wants. But when I start buying older coins and I actually start looking into them, like your Kennedys, your Benjis, your stuff like that, buy the coin, don't buy the holder.
Get them older labels from PCGS with the dot matrix printing on it. Yeah. If that says MS66, hey, you might crack it out or do a slab exchange. It might be a 67.
Now, the only other one that I will buy the holder, because these are getting very valuable, is the old PC. Now, I don't have one to show y'all, but the old PCGS, and Cajun's going to know what I'm talking about, the Rattlers. The old green
labels.
Those old green labels.
The Rattlers were the first ones.
Those, it doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what the grade is on it. Doesn't matter what the coin is. People are starting to pay exponentially amount of money just for those holders because they're becoming very a lot of people are cracking them out, and they're some of them are trying to conserve them and keep them. So
maybe I'll get that one that came back at MS61, send it back in.
I would.
Now, how much would sending it, cracking it open, sending it back in, how much is that going to cost?
One coin between shipping and handling, processing, their grading, reholdering it, $69 for one coin.
And which one is that, Mater?
It's one that came back at MS61.
One of his Queen's beasts that came back.
Oh, the Queens. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Hey, Mater, while I got you, I forgot. What is your $100 grade? Your $100 bill grade? Is that an F15 or
VF12?
Yeah, VF20.
Oh, VF20. Okay.
Yeah.
We were talking about that yesterday and last night. Me and Gypsy Stacker, with Crazy Gypsy, and Pizza God. And I was telling them about your $100, but man, we stayed on till 5 something in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was already.
But no, 4:30 in the morning. And we were knocking down some coin talk last night and this morning, man. We were.
Well, I know money. I don't think he would say crack that $100 bill out and send it back in.
No.
I'd leave it right where it's at.
Very well satisfied with that grade. VF20,
yeah. Now this one I'm a little upset on. This, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought I looked this thing over, and would you focus? Anyway, it came back at 69.
Which one is that?
It's one of the Harry Potter series. It's a
Oh, okay.
5-gram silver coin note because it has the denomination on the back.
Oh yeah, right. It has the holder.
Yeah, and her other ones came back 70. I looked this thing up, one down the other, every corner. I couldn't find a miss ink dot, nothing on this thing, and they 69'd it. And I'm like, if this holder wasn't so expensive, would crack this thing, do it again. Because I know this is a 70. But
Now, did y'all hear what the Royal Mint is going to be having coming out soon?
Well, I know King Dippity Dip did his coronation.
A tomato coin from Coors.
Nope. They're actually going to do, was it either 6 or 8 coins from Star Wars?
Star Wars?
Yep.
Oh, I think they got those already. Some of them.
Yep. They're going to be doing those, and they're going to be in the 50s.
Raw Mint has a lot of Marvel or whatever, comics and stuff like that. England does do a lot of
Yeah, but
Mickey
most
Mouse,
but
Iron Man, stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing about it is with the Royal Mint, they are always doing stuff that deal with England. It's very rare they'll actually have something that is not connected to England.
I don't know about that.
Tar Heel.
What's up, 710?
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony, I got my speedometer working on my Y-Glide again.
I see you haven't got too close to the razor there in a hot minute.
I got close to it. About 3 feet close to it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
I did about 3 hours ago, and I'm already having a 4 o'clock shadow. And it was 5 o'clock when I did mine.
No,
even Raging.
No razor.
Raging's over there. He need a trim.
He was on vacation. You're not supposed to do that stuff when you're on vacation.
Mine gets so long, I have to. I'm going like this. I'm scratching.
It'll
Like,
hit, yeah.
Well, Cajun, I'm not on vacation anymore. As everybody can see, I'm picking up.
Yeah. You're in the Volvo cab. You're not in the Chevy cab. You're not on the front porch cab.
And of course, he can't say where he's at.
He's back there. He's all he can say is every once in a while he'll hear the forklift going in, going.
You picking up a load or dumping a load?
Picking it up.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne. What's up, Mona?
I pick myself up sometimes. Dumping a load, get it?
Yeah.
Slide in the back.
That's one thing I loved about when my mom and dad were driving truck. We did 90% was drop and hook. Drop it, hook it, paperwork. I had the paperwork go. I was like, gotta sit here.
Well, I like the way we operate it. We don't drop the trailer too often. I ain't got to deal with everybody's broken trailer that they leave behind.
Right.
Yeah. We got the same trailer pretty much on us at all times. We know what that trailer's doing. We know it's not broken. So, yeah.
True that.
Dropping hooks got its advantages because you ain't got to sit in the dock. But if the last driver didn't care about that trailer, then you got to correct the problems that he left behind. He or she left behind.
I gotta go to church soon. I got 30 minutes. I gotta go to church.
That's being tight through there, Shaggy. Oh boy, there's a crazy Canadian. And I'm not talking about Turner.
Womp womp womp.
I'm talking about the
Briggs.
other race.
Hey Mater, do you have my email address? Of course you do. Yeah, of course you do.
That's about the silliest question.
Yeah. post my email in the chat. I need Briggs to send me his mailing information on email so I can send him out his sticker from last night.
Okay.
Womp, 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 womp.
And everybody. Well, tell you what. How about instead of putting it in chat, I can just email him your email
Okay.
address. I can do that real quick.
Oh, go ahead with your IT self.
I gave Johnny his sticker day before yesterday. I don't know what he did with it, but I gave him his sticker yesterday, day before yesterday.
I got all y'all stickers. I got a whole Ziploc
That
bag of
particular
stickers.
email is not any kind of secret. So, I mean, if you wanted to put it in chat, that'd be fine. But you can email it to him. That email is actually on my about page on my channel.
I can do that.
What's up, Darryl? Darryl said, can't
There it
join in tonight. I'm not home.
Ah, no problem, Daryl. All right, I got it. It's there in the chat.
Arkansas's got terrible highways. Been under construction since they built it.
There. That way,
Job security.
I got it pinned up at the top. That way, you know, since he's a Yankee, he can't read and write that fast. And he might not have a box of crayons out yet, too. I bet it is, Shaggy.
Mhm.
Oh. But now, one thing that I was going to say that Cajun was talking about earlier is I got the appointment and everything set up for next Wednesday morning at the hospital for that test.
So,
You're going to be testing out my gallbladder
in 2 days or 9 days?
next Wednesday.
Okay.
They're gonna be doing what?
They're going to be doing some kind of test on my gallbladder.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant.
Are they finally thinking it's your gallbladder after all this stinking time?
Could
I thought
be.
you said they were gonna be taking it out.
Oh, no, they're not taking it out. They're just running the test. They're saying
Yeah.
the test itself is going to last about 2 hours. And
At
she
that
said,
point, taking it out only takes 30 minutes.
Yeah.
sometimes
that.
more. Sometimes
That's
more.
laparoscopic. You're going to have three little incisions.
My first wife, we had to have hers removed because of complications. It took them almost 3 hours.
Well, they went in for
Well,
me.
yeah,
They
that's
went in
complicated.
exploratory, and I got a scar that big on my belly because it was exploratory. Now I'm looking at these little bitty 1-inch incisions over here, over there, and over there. And I'm like,
Yeah, mine are about like that for my gallbladder. 4 of them. Well, one of them's in my belly button, so can't see that one.
Yep.
Well, I ain't going to bend down that low and everything to try and look.
No, your belly would get in the way.
where is not my sweetheart at?
Probably in the house watching and probably waiting for my mom to go to bed. Well, I have no idea where she's hiding at because I'm out here in the garage.
You're going to bounce. Boom, 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 boom.
Take care, Shaggy.
Yeah, take it easy. Be careful.
Watch the bouncing ball.
Yep. When he gets into Texas, he better call me. Maybe Crystal and I can make a little road trip to go see him.
Road trip.
He's going to be stopping in for a while. Texas.
So I just found out. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. It's probably looking. I'll give you a call. But I just on my last pay stub, I got my 40 hours of PTO, which means I finally am officially able to take my week vacation.
Good.
I'm like, yes, I can go on vacay. Wait, I'm still driving. Crap, wait, the wife can drive. It's not a company car. Hallelujah. Man, it's weird sitting in the passenger seat when I get into someone else's car. I'm so driving so much. I get on the passenger seat. I'm over here looking for the steering wheel and the foot brake, and I'm over here just.
All right. So Briggs sent you an email, Raging.
All right. Let me get on my.
And something else. We got that Chris and I both have on the 7th of next month. We're actually getting called in to court as a witness for the state.
You're getting called as a witness for the state. For what?
Well, which
Remember
one?
that? You remember that car, that wreck and everything I got into up in Dallas?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
when they
that
hit your
one.
when they hit your boom boom, yeah. Yeah.
The state is going after her to have her license revoked.
I thought that was already done.
No, it's we actually went to the court date that we were sent originally, but her lawyer thought it was going to be in a different courthouse, so he was there that morning. So basically, he wasn't thinking and everything, so they had to reschedule it.
And just so everybody knows, as I know on my other YouTube channel, Billy Sean's Word, I haven't been doing anything, and that's because I've been busy. My schedule's finally getting ironed out. That's why I'm doing more at church and stuff. There will start being more videos and more things coming. I promise. They're already in the works. They are going to be longer than 10 minutes though this time. So just let you all know, it's probably going to be like 15, 20-minute videos, maybe a little longer, depending on how far we get, how deep we dive into it. But I'm just letting y'all know they are coming. Just for those that, they are coming.
That's what she said.
Well, then, yeah, 9 months later, it popped out, huh? What happens in Vegas turns 5 next year. I mean, wait.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Is that what you mean?
No, it ends up on YouTube and Instagram.
Well, see,
that's on TikTok. That's what those are. Instagram and YouTube's already took it over.
Yeah, well,
See,
like you said, what happened in Vegas is 5 years old now.
Pretty much.
Right. Well, see, that's why I always said that the Las Vegas University was the worst one to go to because what you learn there, you forget.
And I can attest to this because I only live 90 miles from Vegas. So it's funny when I listen to the radio stations. When a weekend vacation to Vegas, I'm like, I'm 89 miles away. I got Laughlin out my living room window. I mean, I'm right there.
Yeah.
So,
the Price is Right and all these game shows, they give away trips to New Orleans, make it sound all fabulous and all that when they give away a trip on The Price is Right. I mean, and people are so excited. I'm like, I don't know what they're excited about. I'm not that far from there, and I wouldn't even step foot in New Orleans.
Okay.
Did you notice that one thing that is always consistent with those trips that Price is Right gives away? You're always leaving from Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, they got to leave from LAX.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it could be a trip to New York, but you're leaving from Los Angeles.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what about if you were on vacation from North Carolina or South Carolina? You were on vacation in California and you just happened to get on The Price is Right and won a trip. So you got to drive all the way to Los Angeles to go to New Orleans?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Right, yeah, okay. I'm going to go do that because I ain't got nothing better to do with my money than put it in the gas tank.
Matter, did you see Sarah's comment?
I'd like to.
Ooh, what are we
It
doing?
depends on what all is going on at the time. Because for me, like I said, I'd have to go up there on the bike because I can't take the car because since we don't have anything else operational, I'd have to, like I said, I'd have to do that. That way, Christmas got something.
Nope, there goes.
All you have to do is between now and then teach her how to ride the bike, and then you can take the car.
Womp, womp, womp.
If something happens to my mom, she'd have to have the car.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, I haven't. That's something I gotta look. Keep in mind is the fact. Hey, gotta have the car for my mom.
I was just making a funny about her riding a bike.
Oh, she probably could, but I don't have training wheels. Like I said, I would love to be able to go. I mean, I would not go as a participant. I would go as a spectator. For a simple fact is, if I went up there on the bike as a participant and say I blew out of the transmission, that's my ride home. Transmissions for a Harley ain't cheap.
They're not that bad if you rebuild them yourself.
Yeah, but how easy is it to rebuild it when you're stuck at the racetrack?
It depends on if you got all the right tools.
I mean, you got plenty of toolboxes around.
Yeah, but how much is it going to cost? And parts and stuff.
That's a good question. And can you get them shipped to the drag strip?
Right. And not only that,
The motel room.
right. It's either that or where's the money going to come from to pay for it?
From your bank or your plastic.
My bank account's been closed. They closed because of insufficient funds.
You get your plastic went.
Yeah, my plastic got melted.
Hey, Dad.
All of my plastic.
Yeah, them cars didn't get cut in half; they got melted.
Yeah,
That's bad.
Even the Harbor Freight one?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
boy. Oh, they took the candy away from the sugar daddy.
Yeah. Every single one, the credit cards are gone. Now, the only plastic card I got left in my wallet, besides my driver's license and my CHL, is my health insurance card. That's it.
All right, guys, I'm getting ready to head on out of here and going to church. So y'all have a good one, and I will see you all
All
later.
right, Manny, take it easy.
See you,
man.
man.
Have a good night.
Easy,
Money.
money.
See you around. Bye,
Hey,
everybody.
money. But no, as far as like that, as far as me going there, like I said, I would have to. Hey, Uncle
Hey,
Mark.
Uncle Mark.
Hey, cousin.
Like I said, we're figuring it's going to be about $500. It'd take about $500 to do the trip. I can tell you. Let me look it up again. I can tell you how much just a hotel room would be. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff, all these notifications. Whereas I always like how my damn bank account was like the one I got on this game I'm playing. I think it's like 279 million in coins.
Oh, that Texas game you play?
The Texas Hold'em. I wish I cashed in all them coins.
Well, Texas Hold'em. Which one is it on Zynga or World Poker Association?
It's a WSOP.
Yeah, okay. I used to play both of them on there. Me and Missy used to play it a bunch. Met some friends on there too.
All right.
Reagan, you said you should have got it now, or Mater, or one of y'all.
Yeah, I'm replying to him.
Oh, okay.
I've got it open on my tablet.
Oh, Sarah, I think Uncle Mark, he's not that far from you. Well, Uncle Mark, he's closer to BC in Canada. British Columbia. He's on the west side of Canada.
All right. Hotel room with tax and everything, basically $202. Like I said, that's just for the hotel room. And that one there is basically you pay it and that's it. You pay now to save, and it's non-cancelable. In other words, you pay it, you either get there and use them, or don't, and you ain't getting your money back no matter what.
Yeah, non-refundable.
Yep, non-refundable.
It's cancelable, but it's non-refundable.
It's non-cancelable.
Well, that means non-refundable.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can cancel it, or you can tell them, look, hey, I can't make it. They're gonna say, well, we can't
Yep.
give you money back. Okay,
Yep.
fine, but I still can't make it.
yep. That's the thing there, and because I know it's $35 just to get in and go watch. I'm trying to think of what else.
How much is a KOA and you can pitch a tent? But that wouldn't be comfortable. Not in
No.
your health condition anyway.
No, and I wouldn't be able, if I did something like that, being on the bike and everything, I really wouldn't have room to carry camping gear.
Why not? Don't you have a sissy bar on the back? Roll it up and strap it to it.
Yeah, you know, like a 2-man tent, 3-man tent. Look, you know,
Yeah.
something that with them fiberglass rods that bend, something like that.
Let's see, the smallest tent that I've got, I think, is a 8x12.
Oh, you got a family tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the smallest. Now, the biggest one I've got, I think, is 16x20.
Wow, we need to go to Holly Beach.
Now, that one there,
Or Crystal Beach, but I'd rather Holly Beach.
right, but see, that 16x20, that one's actually got a screened-in front porch on it.
Yeah. My Uncle Sidney had one, like my mom and dad's, but my Uncle Sidney, he had a big one. It was like a two family tent. Man, it took you like an hour to pitch that thing up. And he knew what he was doing. He knew where every piece went and all that. And we went over there one time, and Uncle Sidney, we had a storm come in about 2 in the morning, roll off the Gulf. And Uncle Sidney wanted to leave. Daddy said, you ain't going nowhere, brother. We over here, we not leaving.
Yep.
You know, Uncle Sidney said, well, y'all can stay if y'all want. And then he and hauled around, loading ice chests in the trunk of the 69 Torino. Him and Dad had the same exact cars. Uncle Sidney didn't even realize he was buying. Uncle Sidney didn't realize Daddy bought a new car. And it was a 1969 Ford Torino, white with a red stripe. Daddy bought that, and I want to say, just hypothetical, in April. At the end of April, Uncle Sidney went and bought a brand new car from the same Ford dealership, white with a red stripe. And Uncle Sidney drove up, and Daddy said, that's my damn car. And I said, no, that's Uncle Sidney driving that car. Yours is in the garage. Anyway, I'll be dog. And sure enough, Uncle Sidney freaked out when he pulled up in the driveway, saw the same car as his. The same salesman sold it to the two brothers. Didn't even mention it to Sidney, Uncle Sidney, that Daddy had bought it. But, you know, a car just like it right before.
Right.
Now, Daddy's key opened the door, but it wouldn't start the car. That was weird because, no, it wasn't weird. No, it wasn't weird because the door key was different than the ignition on cars back then. You had a round key and you had a square key. The round key was for the doors in the trunk. Square key was for the ignition.
Yeah, like I said, I'd love to be able to go, but like I said, that would be leaving here on Thursday morning. We're talking about getting up early on Thursday morning and then getting there Thursday evening or afternoon, something like that. And of course, they're having an event that night somewhere. I don't remember where. It's going to be at some kind of some kind of restaurant they've got out that way. Now I don't know how much it costs. They do have camping at the track. You know, if I wanted to take a tent, like I said, I don't have a tent really all that small. Well, you know, not only have to have the tent, I'd have to have some kind of sleeping bag and everything. Of course, as far as lighting, I got several of those Harbor Freight puck lights.
You can get those things anytime you want.
Yeah, matter of fact, I know that if I'd actually gone this weekend, if I felt like it, I could have got that, the picks, and that polishing cloth free. But yeah, trying to load all that up on the bike and everything, that would be taking up quite a bit of room. And on top of that, having that, you know, have my luggage, you know, or clothing and stuff like that. I could probably put the throw over saddlebags on.
Yeah, you can do a roll in the front between your headlight and your fender.
There's not much room right there.
Plenty of room. People do it all the time. You ain't never seen the bikes going down the road with a blanket rolled up under it right there?
It's been a while.
I mean, I'm sure there's stuff in the blanket, but I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah, like I said, you know, that'd be quite a bit to have to carry on a trip like that. And I mean, yeah, they do have, you know, facilities out there for shower and stuff, but that means I'd have to carry soap, shampoo, and stuff like that, extra towels, which is more stuff I'd have to carry with me. Whereas being a hotel room, that's already there. I ain't got to worry about it. And the bed's going to be a lot more comfortable.
That's probably true.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
it was just a thought, you know,
Oh, yeah,
because I know a lot of people that do that. They go to a KOA or a campground that has tent spots, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And because they have that public showers and restrooms and stuff like that, so
Oh, yeah.
it was just a passing thought.
Right.
Good way to save some money too.
True. I mean, but then, you know, if it's cold and everything, being a hotel
Right.
room, you got heat and everything, or you got AC
Right.
and everything. Plus, you got TV and everything else is like, okay.
And it depends on what KOA, if they have tent spots at that campground, it depends on how much they charge.
Oh,
for
yeah.
that, for a tent spot. And some places you go to, man, the hotels are so expensive.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're going for like 3 days and get a 3 or 4 night stay, you can ask them, look, I'm staying 4 nights. Can I get like not quite the weekly discount? You know, and you know, instead of calling and say, how much are your rooms a night? And it, okay, thank you. You know, they give you like $80 a night. Well, oh, they $80 a night. Okay, I got a question now. How much for 4 nights? Can y'all give me a little discount? And I don't need the maids in there every day. You know, just one time. You know, I'm clean and all that. I ain't gonna mess up the sheets. I'm by myself, stuff like that. And then they might say, okay, well, we can do 55 a night like that.
Well, see, that one there, when I popped it up, everything this time, it actually had it where if you paid, you know, where it was basically non-refundable, it came to, I think, $59 a night.
59?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
No, it's not.
That's not bad. And I was hypothetically doing 55 early just now. So
Oh, yeah.
that's not bad at all.
No, it's not. And I mean, it's a Super 8, which means they would also have like a little continental style breakfast in the morning. I'm going, okay, there's free food right there. So that take care of breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
Then the only thing else I'd have to really be worrying about would be food for lunch, drinks, and dinner for 3 nights.
you can hamburger that for lunch, and then like a McDonald's or Burger King burger or a mom and pop burger for like $6 for lunch, and then then you can splurge in the evening for a meal, hamburger and fries.
Yeah. Well, I do know that years ago when I went to the rock rally down in Austin, drinks were like $5 a piece,
Wow,
and that was for a 20-ounce bottle.
wow.
Oh, and it was like $7 if you wanted a beer.
It's like where Mark and Sandy and Ed stayed over here in right on the outside of town. Like used to be Howard Johnson's or whatever. We still call it the Howard Johnson's. And I think it was $40 a night for their rooms, and it was smoking.
Well,
And they
this
said
one,
that's one of the best places. They had a place in Texas that was a nice motel. Then they had a bad one. Then over here, they said this was just about the best hotel they stayed in was here. There's no problem with smoking. They stayed somewhere up on the East Coast. Man, they said, Mark said, I'm glad I got my pistol with me.
all I know is that one there, that was a queen size smoking room.
That ain't bad. $60 a night.
No, it's not.
Robs, what's up?
What's up, Rob? Newfoundlander, how you doing?
Hey, Newfoundland Engle family. Man, I ain't seen y'all in a long time. I said that the other night on Wayne's channel. I don't know if y'all heard me. They raise dogs, Maynard. I've been knowing them for, oh God, I don't know how long they've been on YouTube, but I've been on it 13 years. And I've been friends with Ingles for a long time. And they used to have live streams, like 12-hour streams with their puppies, their newborn puppies and stuff, and the mamas. That's a cool channel. Y'all check them out.
All right. Now, Wednesday night when I do the live stream, that's when I'll be doing the drawing. And results, I looked at the results. Let me go back to it.
Wednesday?
Yeah. Oh, hush. Damn.
Did you look up my link I sent you?
Yeah, I did. And I'm actually going to use the one that Money sent me because his actually will do what I want it to do. I tried it on yours, doing a little test run, and it wouldn't do it.
Wow.
Um,
That's the best one for YouTube. That's what everybody uses.
well, like I said, right, but with what I'm wanting to do and everything, it didn't want to do it.
Okay. I'll talk to you backstage about that then. Because that's probably something you want to keep to yourself.
But the one that that Money was telling me about, I think it's going to do what I want because I've got the wheel, okay? And I've already gone in and I've had 42 votes, but only 20 comments. Okay?
That's just some people that don't want to enter the giveaway. That's all.
Yeah. But it is going to be an Amazon gift card. Okay? That's already been determined. I mean, it was basically from almost the get-go, going to be an Amazon. I can't believe Home Depot didn't even get a single vote.
Wow. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Might not be no Home Depots in their areas. Like, we don't have one here.
But I had more. Harbor Freight came in second.
All your friends love Harbor Freight. That's why.
Yeah. But it is going to be on Wednesday night stream. And it's going to be last man standing. So I've got the wheel all set up with all 20 names. So I was like, I'll spin the wheel and that person's eliminated. Damn, everybody's wanting
Oh, you
video
do it
now.
wheel. Okay, that's different than the link I sent you. That's just a random generator,
Right.
picking a name out the comments. Oh, I got you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I tried it. I did a test deal, and I tried getting it to where it would eliminate every time that name came up. It would eliminate them. It wouldn't do that.
Well, the random comment picker won't do that.
No, a random generator won't do that. You have to have
Right.
a wheel to do that. And
Yeah.
my wheel, I love the wheel I used for a few years.
Right.
That's the most common one.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and figure out how many times I'm going to spin the wheel and how often throughout because going to do the final spinning towards the end. Oh, gee, everybody wanting to.
So instead of getting excited when the name comes up, you get bummed out because you're eliminated.
Yeah.
That's a little backwards.
Yeah, but did you happen to watch that wheel that Money had for that silver round? Yeah, and how many spots did I have on it? And all of my spots got eliminated. Like, damn it. Because after a while, mine were all like bunched together in areas.
That's why you ought to just do a random comment picker.
Well, like I said, for me, I want to do the wheel. I've already got it set up and everything. So I'm thinking, maybe every 15 minutes, do like a couple of, spins. And then, say at 7:15, do a spin, eliminate a couple. Then 7:30, 7:45, 8, 8:15,
So what are you
8:30.
gonna do if then people don't show up in the chat to the live stream?
Well, they don't have to be there.
No.
It depends on how you do it. Some people have to be present. Some people, it depends on the host.
Right. I may just get it where you have to be present. And of course, I have to have contact information also.
Yeah. Well, yeah, after they win and they email you, hey, yeah, I'm here. Oh, wow. It could be Renegade that wins. And in the chat, Renegade is going to say, oh, I'm here,
Right.
And then, after, you give a time limit, a minute or a minute and a half a minute's normal.
Oh, yeah.
The time. And then, and then he sends you his information afterwards.
Yep.
How many winners is there going to be? One?
Just one.
One?
So, like I said, I only had 20 people leave a comment. And those are the names that got put on the wheel. So, I mean, like I said, I'm surprised. 42 people voted, but they didn't want to leave a comment. I mean, it doesn't take that long to type out a little message,
I wasn't going to leave a comment because I am a contributor to it. So yeah.
Hey, CMC. But I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, like I said, okay, so they have 41. So basically 21 people voted but didn't even leave a comment. Well, that's weird.
Oh.
Hey, CMC.
Toyota?
Yeah, that is weird. Usually they put Chevrolet drivetrain and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because even if they get the was it 32 Ford Coupes and everything? They put an LS Chevy engine in it. I was saying that like, damn. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I might just have to do that where you have to be present and acknowledge and everything. Okay, I'll do that. You have to be present, and whoever's name got drawn, whoever's last name drawn has to acknowledge it in the comment. If they don't, then we're going to go to the next person that was next to last person, and go like this. I'll keep going until okay. It could be the fifth person and everything that was eliminated, or fifth to last, whatever. And it's like if the other four people don't leave a comment, I'll go back to that person, and they'll be the winner.
Hmm.
And yeah, I know I've still got those. I haven't even done a money, all right, not a money, but a mail call yet. I didn't feel like doing that this weekend, Rachel.
You'd be all right.
Speaking of that, I think Raging Sticker is supposed to be here today.
Well, your first set anyway. I haven't mailed out the second set.
Yeah. I had that informed delivery from the
Yeah.
post office, and it said that it was here. I hadn't checked the mail yet, though.
I'm waiting on one more. I'm waiting on one more address from last night, and I got to get a hold of Tarek to get it.
But yeah, I did get stickers and everything. I could go get them right now and do it.
Make a separate video of it.
Yeah, I know. But now, of course, I did that video earlier of me taking that 80-volt battery apart. I found 5 cells in it that were bad. 4 of them were really bad. Hey, Bill Beckett.
Hey, Bill.
4 of them, they weren't even 1 volt.
How's it going, Bill?
That's how bad that thing was. It was, like I said, 4 of them were, 1 volt. Or not, they weren't even. I think they were like 0.8 volts. And then the other 15 I tested, because I got them all separated, they were like 3.7.
Can't you take that like a batteries plus bulbs? Don't they fix them?
Well, the only way to fix it was to, like I said, taking it apart and then had to use a little spot welder.
I know that, but that place called Batteries Plus Bulbs, don't they do that?
No, they don't fix them. They sell
you can buy one already
Yeah.
made up. Batteries and more, or batteries plus, or what's the other one? We Are Batteries or something.
Yeah. Or I could go back to Cobalt and get one, and I looked it up earlier. In fact, let me look it up again.
Pretty sure that batteries, I think it's Batteries Plus Bulbs or Batteries and More or whatever it is down the road from here. I'm pretty sure they fix batteries.
Not that I want to go back to that. That's not what I
Well,
want.
spot welders are cheap. You can make your own if you want.
Yeah. I know earlier I was looking. Where is it?
Oh, you got your street sign, Bree. All right, cool deal.
A 80-volt 4 amp hour battery, $249.
Okay, now I missed something you said earlier. I was looking at something. You tore apart a battery and found some bad cells.
Yep.
What cells do they have in them?
That was in the 80-volt battery.
No, but I mean, which cells are in that battery?
These kind of reddish ones.
Are those 18650s?
I don't know.
It says on it.
Uh,
The measurement of the battery is the number. It's going
It
to
should-
be.
There should be the 21740 or whatever that next one is up because it's 24 volt.
These are says 0822.
No, that's an 80-volt battery.
Yeah, 082224. But yeah, I mean these things here. Like I said, I got
It
4
looks
of them.
like an 18650.
No, I mean, how many volts is going to be in one of those?
I think those are 18650s. I forget how many volts are those, but it depends on if you put them in parallel series or parallel series. It makes a difference how many voltage at the output.
Yep.
Well, there was only 20 of them.
There were 20. Okay. And I think they like 3.7 a piece or so.
Well, all I know is this one here. It's got TCH, GRXH, and then it's got 082224. That's all it's on it.
Hmm.
There's something written on that end. But yeah, I mean, these things here, oh,
Yeah, they are 3.7 volts.
yeah, I mean, and all these I got and everything, they were reading like 3.73. There's 15 of them. But these others, they weren't reading, but let me test it again. Like this one.
You got your calipers handy?
Right now it's showing 0.50 and it's dropping.
You already took the batteries loose from the pack?
Okay. You got your calipers handy?
No, I don't.
Because you can measure it. There's going to be 18 millimeters wide, straight across the end like this. Right here, 18 from this side to this side, millimeters, and 65 millimeters long. That's 18650. That's how they name those batteries. Goes by their size.
Well, I wouldn't do that because, for fact, my ones I got's at Pittsburgh and they're all metal. So if I go to clamp like that, it's going to short out.
Well, no, just don't put it on it. Just see if it.
Yeah, just
If
hook
it
it on the
looks like
edge.
65, then that's what you got.
But hell, this one here, when I first put the tester on it, it was at 1.24. It's at 0.62, 61, 60, 59.
Yeah, that battery's garbage.
Yeah. Let's see what this one. 149, and it's dropping. And 9. Yeah, it's already in the 90s.
Like 90
Oh.
millivolts.
The only problem I've had with cobalt batteries is just a button wearing out or going out or on them. That's about
Right.
it. And it's only
Now-
happened to maybe 1 or 2 of them. I just returned them and got a new one.
Right. Well, see, this one here, it's 2.8.
Okay, that's probably livable.
That one there, it's already in the 30s. That 20s. 0.26, 25. It's going out. There's 2.24.
How many batteries you said you had in it? 20?
There was 20 of them.
Okay, that's 74 volts.
How's
If
it-
they are 18650, that's 74 volts.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be 80 volts.
Yeah, I know, but they round it off to the higher number.
But I mean, yeah, it could be. But like I said, I'd have to.
What's that? What's that next? What's that next number up?
Next
Was it
size
20?
up is a 21 or 20 something. I forgot.
I think it's 21 640 or 760 or something. 21 760 is the next one up.
Let me
I
look it up.
I don't remember.
Because I think that's what they were advertised at because it's of the battery packs.
All I know is that now a 5 amp hour battery.
21,700.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 21 millimeters by 70 millimeters. And those have the same voltage, 3.7 volts.
Hmm.
Now, if I want a
Just,
5 amp hour battery, $300.
If you want to do what?
A 5 amp hour battery is $300.
Oh,
for
wow.
what?
Wow.
For the 80 volt.
Wow.
Oof.
Oof, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the Vaseline? Damn it.
Yeah.
I'll stick to my I'll stick to my gas powered mower and stuff like that.
Yeah. But that's his air compressor, I think, ain't it?
What?
That battery. Is that for your air compressor or
That's
mower?
for the mower.
Oh.
That's for the Cobalt mower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the DeWalt battery.
Uh-uh.
No. Now, if I want a 6 amp hour battery, that's $359. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that Vaseline? Damn it.
And now, I'm trying to see if they still
They're kind
offer
of
the 2 amp, the 2 amp hour, which is what that one was. The biggest one I've got is the one that actually came with the mower, and it's a 5 amp hour.
I tell you what, my little brother has a Toro weed eater, and I guess he put bad gas or something like that in it, and it keeps on clogging up. It'll work for a little while and clog up and die.
Yeah.
Tell him you got to clean the carb out, clean it out,
Mhm.
put some put some brand new fresh gas in it.
Johnny just rebuilt 2 carburetors yesterday, or day before yesterday. No, yesterday.
Look,
And I don't think he put them on the weed eaters yet. No, well, one's a pole saw, one's a brush cutter. But he
but
he
get
came over and got a kit from me for one of the cars. I had one in stock, and he got another. The other one he got from Brandon down the road, which that's a friend of ours. He has that's a Acadiana Lawn and Cycle.
But I tell you what, my Craftsman weed eater will eat that one alive. It hasn't died yet.
I got 2 Husqvarna commercial weed eaters, and I've got a Steel FS 80 or 85 commercial weed eater.
Hmm.
And they run like tops. I haven't started that FS 80 Steel in I don't know how long, 3 years. And if I put some fresh fuel in it, more than likely it'll crank up to third or fourth full.
Hmm.
But because I was using True Fuel, at the can.
Yeah,
That's why.
that's the best stuff to use. I mean,
Yeah, and a weed
yeah,
eater. Yeah,
you can mix your own you can make your own mixture, but the best stuff to use is coming out of that can.
yeah, because it's non-ethanol gasoline.
Hmm.
CMC on that. You might be able to get that welded. I'd say get it welded and reinforced. if it's not too thin. But I mean, if you're not familiar with doing the welding, I would say, yeah, take it to someone that can do it, like a muffler shop or something like that. Or you might be able to get lucky to find someone that knows how to do the welding and won't charge an arm and a leg for it. But now,
Don't mind.
okay, what I've got up on the screen right now, that is the smallest battery that they offer. That's a 3 amp hour battery for $200.
Mhm.
Now, with me showing you that and telling you how much the other batteries are, now you see why I decided to go get that 24 volt when I can buy batteries, a two
Yeah, but
pack.
the 80 volt,
Right.
the 80 volt tools work better though than the 24 ones.
They do work better. They got a lot more power, but then you're paying a lot more for the battery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
That's the only problem there. But yeah, like I said, that was the main reason why I wound up buying that 24 volt, because I've got so many batteries in that. I counted 26 of them, and so it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be running out of those, anytime soon. Yeah, if I could go through every single one of them in one day out there doing the mowing if I had to. Because yeah, that 24, it does not have as power, but I've got a lot more of the batteries and they're not as expensive.
Yeah. Well,
Battery
battery powered
is only going to take so many charges too before they go bad.
True.
mowers are meant to cut grass that's this long. It's not meant to cut a hayfield.
Right.
If you
Well-
let it get out of hand, you need something gas that's going to tame your yard down. Then you got to keep it up at least minimum every 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. Well, for me right now, sometimes it's kind of hard to be able to get out there and do that. With one, we've been having so damn much rain lately, and then on top
I
of
agree.
that,
Hey, Jungle Bob.
yeah. What's up, Jungle Bob? Hey, Mopar Nut.
Hey,
Hey,
Jungle Bob. Hey, Mopar.
Bob, how y'all doing?
But it's just getting out there, feeling good enough to actually get out there and do it, and not be worried about getting out there doing the mowing, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got to put everything back up, get the gate and everything locked up, and hopefully I make it to the bathroom in time. Because don't need another mower to go disappearing because someone got him a 5 or 10 finger discount. And yes, I've had that happen. I actually had someone literally come in the backyard one time and they took off with almost a brand new gas powered mower.
Dang. That's not cool.
No,
You left it out overnight or just for a little while you was going to do something?
it was left out because I don't have a place to put it.
In your house?
I'm not going to put the mower inside the house.
I did it many times over here until my shed got cleaned out, and then I started
Putting it in the house beats letting somebody steal it out the yard.
Yeah, but I don't even have a place in the house to put it unless I do it on the front porch. And right now, that's all where Crystal's got all her stuff at.
Your lawnmower won't fit where you at right there?
It probably will now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I got the tiller on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean the mower and everything. Yeah, they fit in here, but they'd be kind of a hemorrhoid getting in here.
Where is your lawnmower right now? Your battery-powered push lawnmower. Where is it at?
In the backyard.
Chained up?
Nope.
I'd put it in your garage where you at shop.
Where am I gonna put it in here?
Make a
Well,
spot.
Right, you're gonna think of something when somebody steals that mower. You're gonna say, "I should have made a space for it."
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make room.
You can always move it out if it's in your way. If you got to get in there and do something.
Right, then put
I
it
have
in
to
when you
move-
leave. and lock up for the
I
night.
got to move all this stuff out of the way, and I don't even have a place to put it yet.
Well, I was
So
just
we're-
saying in general.
I know. Well, that's why I want to get a storage shed built in the backyard to put all that stuff in. That's the whole thing. I've been wanting to do that.
I know I wouldn't steal one, Scott Briggs. I wouldn't steal a battery mower. Not me, no. I ain't stealing nothing I got to work with.
If they can pawn it, they're gonna steal it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But now what's really weird is you go to the pawn shops around here, either here in town, which we got 2 of them only. You used to have 3. Or you hit the ones in Waxahachie, even down Corsicana. It's very rare you're ever going to see anything cobalt.
There you go, Mopar. Give me gas, give me fuel, give me liberty, or give me death.
Now, since I've gotten the that wooden fence and everything put up, that's got a deterrent to everything.
Oh yeah, that's an idea. Weed eat, knock it down with a weed eater, because a battery weed eater, you ain't got nothing choking it down really, unless you're really trying to cut some. But knock it down a little bit with the weed eater. If you have to, rake it, then pass your mower. I've cut my grass a couple times with a weed eater already. I have electric weed eater because that's what I had. I didn't have a lawnmower at the time when we first got this place.
Yeah, but now the biggest problem I had for a while was a lot of the grass on the corner where money's wanting to be at. All that was nothing but Johnson grass, and you know how thick and stubborn that stuff can be when it's getting tall.
You're not mixing up Johnson grass with cocoa grass, are you? Because that's some tough stuff.
I know what Johnson grass is.
Okay. Cocoa grass, man. Williams got a bunch of it in his backyard right now. I say backyard. I don't know if it's backyard or front yard. But Jungle Bob sent me a picture of William, or William sent me a picture. I think it was Jungle Bob. William's yard. He's got cocoa grass, and it's also called nut grass or nutset, and it makes the little nuts on the ground at the roots. That's why they call it nut grass. Cocoa nut, cocoa grass.
Right.
A goat won't even eat that stuff, and that stuff is tough. It'll choke a gas lawnmower if it gets out of hand.
Well, I do know what Johnson grass is. I know what the nut grass is. So yeah, I know what the difference is between the two.
Okay. Well, I didn't
know.
say it.
I mean, being out farming and stuff like that,
Well, I didn't say you didn't know the difference.
I know what the difference is. That's why I said I know it's Johnson grass. No, we're not a battery only. I mean, we ain't got problems with gasoline vehicles. Hey, real.
Hey, real.
Nope. The person that's in charge of Texas just signed something stating nobody can do anything about that.
That's good. That's good.
But
Texas produces their own oil, so stick with what you got.
well, we produce our own electricity.
Huh?
Because I said we produce our own electricity.
Yeah, I know that.
But no,
Y'all ran a vine a couple of winters ago too.
yeah, it's because the dumbasses that were in charge of all that, they didn't think it all through, and it's like, yeah.
Well, ice storms are gonna wreak havoc on electric lines. Branches fall, trees fall on electric lines during an ice storm, and just the ice weighs down the wire. And
But
and then one summer y'all had y'all were in a bind for electricity in the summer.
And you also got to remember, every single county in the state of Texas was under a winter weather warning.
I know.
Every single county. We're talking about all the way down to the Mexican border.
I know. I talked about that a few nights ago on somebody else's stream that Texas was in a bind one winter because I said the whole state was under a heavy freeze warning, and people died, with no heat.
But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You know, and something like that to happen, that's very rare here in Texas. Or something like
What's happening?
that, I mean, yeah, that's going to be putting a strain on the power grid right there.
Yeah.
Now, just think about what would happen if something like that happened in California. What do you
It
think's
already
going to happen?
happened.
Yeah, I'm talking about the entire state.
Yeah,
Well,
it happens in Northern California, but not so much in Southern California.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Big Bear gets it, but not so much San Diego or just south
right,
of Los Angeles.
this
right,
past winter wreaked havoc on Southern California. Freezes, rain, floods.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
California needed that rain.
yeah,
yeah. But
yeah,
it
but
all just washed off, because the
right,
soil is so hard and crusty, it just flash floods everything.
I know. But my point is, how would California's power grid handle it if every single county was under a winter weather advisory?
They couldn't.
It couldn't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Their power grid would not be able to handle it. Just like ours. We had every single county, because when they showed the state of Texas, every single one was in pink. That's why we had that problem with the power grid, because they weren't expecting every single county to be getting hit like that.
Right. That was a
Well,
major
hell,
freeze, man. That was a
last
major
month,
freeze.
last month or the month before last, when Laredo got smashed with that weather that they got smashed with when it flooded down there,
Yep,
power went out for a couple of days.
yep,
The TA, all the truck stops down there, they were out of power.
In
yep.
Cali?
In
No,
Texas,
Laredo.
Oh, Texas.
Yeah, he said Laredo.
No, I
we had to
didn't
go
hear
down there, get our load, and get out.
Yeah, just think what it'd be like if a hard freeze hit something like Key West, Florida.
Hard freeze did what?
If a hard freeze hit Key West,
Well,
Key
you got
West,
to think of
that's not
what kind of weather they get almost year round. I mean, Florida's always getting smashed with
with
some kind of
something.
weather.
Yeah.
hurricane.
Hurricanes or
Yeah, but
huge water spout.
they're not going to, they're not going to be getting freezing weather that far south. It's like, down there in Brownsville, you wouldn't expect to have, say, ice storms. When I lived in Houston, it was very rare that we would even get snow down there or it get to be cold enough to freeze.
It's happened 2 years in a row.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I said, it's very rare something like that would happen. And it's like we're not expecting it to happen. Yeah, that's why our grid did what it did here.
Hmm.
And thank goodness for us, we don't have the house running electric heat. Everything is all by natural gas. So even if we did lose power and everything, which we didn't,
Y'all would have heat
yeah, we still have heat.
and a way to cook.
Yep. Well, you're going to probably needing that where you're at.
Yeah, because you can't use an electric snowblower, I don't think.
Oh, he probably could up there in Montana. I'm just
If
saying, up there where he's at, yeah.
They have electric starters. I mean, 110 electric starters on snowblowers.
Oh, yeah.
So the battery can't turn them engines over with, because they're not just turning the engine over, they turning that auger over and all that too, But you play hell blowing snow with extension cord.
Yep.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I'll stay away from that. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
use it. We had a snow blower that we could hook an extension cord up before we brought it out the garage to get it started.
Right. Oh yeah, they have electric starters on AC electric starters on snowblowers. They don't have
Yep.
battery starters. They got 110 because it
But
takes
it
that
did.
110 starter to turn them over. And when cold as it is, and that oil all thick,
No,
that oil be like
we could start it up the regular way because it did have a pull cord on it, but she likes starting up with the power cord.
It's very hard to pull start
Uh huh.
in the winter.
Yep, that's true, CMC. Yeah, because Chicago wasn't ready for that because they're so damn far north and everything. You're not expecting to have a heat wave like that.
I hope they like all the detention time they're being charged.
Damn. Yeah, I've seen some of those electric tractors and everything. I'm going, man. I hate like hell to see the how much that thing costs compared to a regular 3-cylinder diesel. I know when when Chris and I went looking last year before I was starting to get sick and everything, I think we were looking at a package deal from John Deere, and it was going to be about 16,000.
Electric tractor, 500 acres a day. What kind of tractor that is?
Electric.
Never heard of it. I mean, what kind? John Deere or
No, it's not
a
John Deere.
mower tractor, lawn tractor, or
No, it's a tractor with the brush hog on the back.
electric?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any yet.
I talked about it a couple of weeks ago when I saw the video on it.
I haven't seen any.
They're out there now. They're starting to come out with EV tractors.
And
like
they're
that.
going to have the same problems as everything else EV.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they're coming out with EV on everything now.
Oh, boy.
But
I've seen
I
a
mean,
picture of a flooded parking lot that had charging station, for battery cars, EV cars. It was a flooded parking lot. They had 30 or so charging stations, and it was a foot and a half of water everywhere. Now, that kind of makes you think about, well, I guess it's not so bad smoking while you're pumping gas. But I know I wouldn't want to be filling up a car with electric with 2 foot and a half, 2 foot of water.
all right, y'all take over. I gotta go lean off the dock.
All right. $7.10. Send me an email with a picture of that tractor. I'm curious. You got my interest piqued up. Tractor Time with Tim is reviewing an electric. He only gets about 2 to 3 hours of mowing. Tractor Time with Tim. Look that up. Tractor Time. It automatically automatically did that. Okay.
Tell them about that cable tractor you and I saw in that video.
Oh, everybody knows about that D-Walk. That's the most famous D-Walk zero turn they got.
Uh-huh.
That's the most famous zero turn of them all. The one that caught a fire at the expo in Louisville. You saw that, Raging? That
No.
video?
No.
No? Oh. A lot of people seen that video. That thing went viral. Millions of views.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah. And they couldn't put it out. The fire department when the chief showed up, he says, man, look, okay, you could clearly hear him say, we got to let it burn itself out. Okay.
Yep.
So you can imagine what he was saying. Y'all quit wasting these fire extinguishers on these mowers, on this mower. Y'all quit wasting these fire extinguishers.
Yep.
That costs money. And it does to refill them.
Oh yeah.
Scott, nobody said anything about 500 acres on a charge.
Yeah. That's what That's what 710 was saying earlier. Hey, right there.
Yeah, but it doesn't say on a single charge.
No, but
Okay.
yeah, but you know for a fact it's going to take a while to charge that thing up.
Yeah, but electric 500 acres a day? That's a lot of acreage.
Yeah,
I mean, we used to trap a 1,000 acre lease that we had, and it was marsh. And that was a huge piece of property. To
maybe.
ride around it in a boat,
Yeah.
about half throttle, on step, in like a 15-foot flat with a 25 heavy roof, damn fine motor. It would take you about 15 minutes to go around because it was surrounded by a bayou, this property. That was the boundary line.
hmm
The Landry Cut on the north side, the Bowstone Bayou on the west side, Deer Bayou on the east side, and Nugent Bayou on the south side.
Now I can understand, maybe 50 acres. That sounds more feasible on on a charge because they're in Texas. Damn near all the where the regular diesel engine is. That's all going to be like a battery compartment. So you can put get them batteries up in there. You might be able to do 50 to maybe 75 acres.
Mhm.
But 500. That'd be something. Well, hell, I know that 5 amp hour battery I got for the push mower, the 80 volt, 2.5 hours to charge that thing up. That's only an 80 volt. And I don't remember. I know that Ego, I know they've got their zero turn. There was it 56 volt. You can put 6 batteries in it. That thing's what, $7,000?
I showed a few of them electric zero turns in my video when you had your zero turn uh,
Oh,
entry level, whatever,
right.
live stream.
Oh yeah,
And those were what, $4,000 and $5,000, those mowers?
something like that.
Yeah. And one was 60 volt, I think. I forget what the other one was.
Yeah, I don't remember what all they were, but yeah, I mean that's
I want to see what a battery powered combine's gonna look like.
Yeah. You're right, Johnny B.
that'd be a big battery pack. And think about
Yeah.
how long it takes to charge that sucker up.
And it wouldn't last but 2 hours, if maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be cutting no rice with an electric combine. I mean, that's just the point of all this nonsense. If they think everything can be electric, it can't, because
Nope.
you ain't gonna cut rice on battery powered equipment.
They've been trying to do battery powered cars since what, 1800s?
Yeah,
Been trying and trying and trying. They still haven't got a decent um platform to operate it on. I mean, yeah, now they've got the lithium ion. That's a good battery. I mean,
yeah,
beforehand,
yeah.
if you looked at before lithium ion came out, all your tools, all your battery operated tools, Nike had.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem with that,
Nickel, palladium, whatever.
right? The thing about it is with those
cadmium.
is, you could tell when they were starting to run, lose power because you could tell by they being like that. And the bad part about those is you would have to run the thing totally dead before you charged them back up because if you didn't, they got a memory and you would never be able to recharge them to 100% again.
Now the batteries and the drills that you use with lithium ion, they have a circuit board built in, and it senses that it's a low battery. So what it does, it doesn't let you. I mean, you can pull the trigger all day. You can 500 click that trigger. it's not gonna even like that. It shuts it off.
Yep. Right. That's just like, like on this battery I took apart. Okay. It would never charge. I put it on the charger and I had that light flashing red all the time. It would never charge it because it was not sensing enough power in there.
Right.
Well, I tried jumping it. I had my other, 80-volt battery. I connected to positive, negative to try and get some power sent off over
Right.
to it to maybe get one of the cells recharged up enough. That I actually let it sit one time for about an hour like that, and that still wouldn't. You still wouldn't do it. I was getting barely, I think, 58 volts total. So it was so damn low. It wouldn't even go on the charger and charge at all. That's why when I'm taking it apart, it's like, okay, let's see if I can figure this out. And like I said, the price wise on those 80-volt batteries, yeah, that mower's got the power. But my bank account ain't got the money for buying one of those batteries.
Right. Yeah, and that's another thing is the cost of that. Somebody was talking about a zero turn mower a while back, and it was something like $7,000, I think, for this
Yep.
zero turn mower battery. $7,000, and that was a baseline. That was like a lower level. That wasn't the nice one.
Right.
And I'm like, man, for $7,000, I can go buy me a nice truck.
Yep.
For $7,000, I can do a lot of work in my house.
Ain't no way I'm going to spend $7,000 on a mower. That won't happen.
Not a battery one.
No.
Now, if I got a business and I got a lot of clientele, a lot of yards to cut, and all that, and I'm replacing a mower, I don't mind spending $8,000 because I'm gonna make that money back cutting yards.
Right.
But it's gonna be an X mark I'm gonna buy too.
Well, guys, I got to cut off here. I'm getting ready to get a green light so I can start wrapping this, start getting this thing on the road. But
All right.
All right.
Renegade,
Hey,
Casey,
Raven,
good to
good
see
seeing
y'all.
you, buddy.
Man, thanks for sending me a link, but got to get this thing, get ready to get this on the road. So I will holler at everybody later. Everybody in chat, y'all stay safe this week. Have a great week. Like I always say, y'all keep those wheels spinning, your beavers green, and we'll catch you on the Wednesday stream.
All right. I appreciate you being here.
Yep.
Stay safe.
Peace out, brother. Please talk.
But matter of fact, I was just looking, and basically $6,000 is what the Ego mower is, and that comes with 6 batteries.
Yeah. You can buy you a nice Dodge Ram truck for about $6,000 too, can't you? Or get yours fixed up real nice. New transmission, new battery.
I can get mine fixed up for less than that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm meaning.
2,000, 2,500. Hell, I'd get a new paint job on it.
Boy, me and Johnny's getting hungry. Missy cooked chicken and gravy. Naturally it's going to be over rice. Cooked a pot of black-eyed peas. I mean, from dry peas to peas with gravy in them. We make gravy with our beans and peas down here. We just don't boil them. Nah, we got a thick gravy with that. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm glad Daryl's not listening because he'd be getting them pins out.
Yeah, 2 of them.
And of course,
potato salad and what else?
This guy right here, you got to watch out because we'll start making him hungry.
Yeah, me and Johnny's hungry. We got hungry an hour ago. We decided to wait after the stream to eat instead of before, but I didn't realize I was going to get that hungry.
Well, for me, we have to cook dinner and everything. because of my mom. So I have to, get her fed and everything,
Oh yeah.
or she's going to bed, which is about 7 o'clock when she's in bed.
You got to realize all those batteries and boards are being made in China. How good is the QC over there, quality control? And all it takes is one failure, and the battery, the lawnmower, is going to burn your shop down. You right.
Yep. But
And
that's
it's happened before. Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's done it.
Famous DeWalt Zero turn on fire at the expo.
Yep.
Well, what a way to start the expo. Lord have mercy.
Well, what about that?
That's happened.
Huh?
Charging in people's garages and they catch on fire and burn the house down.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, there was a guy. He had a garage. He had a detached garage, and I don't remember the the brand of battery he had for his tools. He left it on the charger overnight. His garage went up in flames. His whole garage.
Hey, Don, one-eyed cat, how you doing?
Hey,
Time to
one
turn
night,
the soldering iron off for the day. Done with that.
but that's the thing. I mean, I've seen that video about the those was it the Ford lightning trucks where they were sitting there burning at the plant because they were on charge. Fire department, they're just kick back watching them burn. Hey, I got the hot dogs and marshmallows.
Hey, Tony, how you doing tonight?
I wouldn't want to roast no weenies and marshmallows over a lithium ion fire. Renegade, you got any leads like these
Oh, yeah.
to work on vehicles that go in a multimeter or jump across stuff?
Uh-huh.
That's some 12 gauge silicone wire, and I put some ends on them. I put the
alligator clip.
the 4 millimeter banana plugs on them,
Mm-hmm.
and then those plug into these alligator clips that are very, very strong. They just plug right into them there, and then the other ends you can plug in your meter or. But there's the two reds and the two blacks, and both ends are the same. One end can plug in a meter, the other one's on whatever circuit you want to get to. But those are 8 foot long.
No, I don't have any of that long.
Yeah, they Johnny had mentioned it to her one time. Boudreaux, with that 12 gauge wire you got, them heavy duty clips, you can make some leads up, work on the Jeeps when we need to. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing about the lithium ion. Yeah, I mean they're good. I mean, it's a good battery platform, but when they catch fire, you can't put them out. It's not easy doing that.
That's right.
And you
Hey,
never heard.
Tony's back. Oh yeah, it is. That silicon wire, soft, flexible, can take the heat. Oh, and those are 1,000 volts, 30 amp wire.
But
The clips are 20 amp, so I'm limited to 20 amp.
now you tell me how many people complained about their NiCad batteries catching fire.
You got a point.
You did not ever hear about a NiCad battery catching on fire.
Right.
Or you don't hear about a lead acid battery doing that. But you hear about lithium batteries catching on fire and burning stuff down.
Mm-hmm. 17, you must have left them over here when you went down to Mississippi and got them shrimp, and 3 ice chests of shrimp. I think that's when you left them leads over here.
Matter, you talking about that 180-volt battery being expensive, being $199?
Yep.
My Matco cordless drill was only a 14.4 volt, and that battery was $229.
Damn. Well, you said the magic word on that one, Atco.
Yeah.
Just think what it'd been like if you had the snap-on,
Probably about the same.
or if you had something that was John Deere green. Yeah, that's the only thing there. Yeah, they're not cheap. Like I said, that was the main reason why I wound up going with that 24 volt push mower. Because
What are you talking about, John Deere? John Deere don't make cordless tools, do
they might, you never know.
they? You said John Deere Green. Are you talking about the Ryobi?
No,
That ain't John Deere Green.
no.
Like
John Deere.
makes sense. They got a hand tool that has their name on it. I don't know who makes it.
I'm just saying, if John Deere had some battery operated tools, you know, those things would be expensive. Hey,
What's that
Wendy.
one-eyed cat?
But yeah, I mean,
People hate on the John Deere Green stuff, but that mower I got in my garage was the cheapest one Lowe's had.
was it?
Yeah,
Well, and
for
that's
the
what.
size. I think it's a 40. It's either 42 or 46 inch cut.
And that's what, John Deere.
Yeah,
What engine you got in it? Briggs and Stratton.
I don't know.
You haven't even looked.
Yeah, I think it is a Briggs and Stratton now.
And the thing about it is,
No,
John Deere.
it's either that or a Kawasaki. I don't remember.
Yeah, but the thing about it is with the riding tractors, you know, lawnmowers, they're not even made by John Deere. They're actually made by a different company.
Yeah,
And they're just painted that color and put the John Deere stickers and everything on it.
Yeah. The only John Deere, the true John Deere, is the one at the John Deere dealership when you go by it. That's a true John Deere.
Yep.
That's John Deere built in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, or North Carolina at their plant there.
Yep.
it's been great for me though. I like it. You just got a pedal to go forward. You know, the more you push it, the faster it goes, and it's the same way for reverse.
Hydrostatic. Yeah. Best mowers they got. Alice Chalmers been making those mowers like that
Yep.
since the 70s. Yard tractors, I'm talking about. Lawn tractors, okay? Garden tractors that you can put, they had the horizontal shaft engine, like the Olin or the Kohlers, and they had a drive shaft coming out the ass end of the engine going under between your legs to the ass end of the mower and turning a pump, you know. And those were hydrostatic.
Yep.
The more, yeah, those had the stick shift on the fender. Those old ones did. But I mean, the further you pushed it, you know, then you went back in neutral, middle, and then back for reverse. Just like the foot pedal, same idea, but the hydraulic valve is at your foot instead of in your hand right there on that stick.
Well, I know with me on both the mowers I've got, it's got you got to move the lever forward, and the further forward you got, the faster it would go. And the same way for reverse. Yeah, plastic transmissions, they ain't worth it because Terrell's already talked about them. How bad
My
they are.
push mower is a Cub Cadet, self-propelled by the rear wheel.
Yep. I mean, like that 24 volt Cobalt I've got, it's self-propelled, but now the 80 volt is not. But I do know, like I said, yeah, the 80 volt it's got a lot more power and everything to it because, yeah, it is. The 80 volt, it'll hit that tall, thick grass and go through it, not a problem compared to that 24. And like I said, the biggest problem that I've got is I have not been feeling good enough to get out there and do the mowing. Plus, we've had all the rain. Hell, one night, what was it, Saturday, I went to go start mowing, and all of a sudden, the rain starts coming down. All right, coming up on 9 o'clock, so I got to get this thing shut down. So, Renegade, we're going to start with you since you're the only other person up here in panel right now.
Later, I appreciate you letting me come up on panel, and I appreciate everybody in the chatting with us. I'll see you tomorrow at 2.
Yep. All right. And Cajun, I don't think it's going to make it back here in time. But I appreciate everybody, been here tonight. Like I always say, you never know what we're going to talk about. So y'all stay safe. God
Shutting
bless,
down,
and we'll
Kate.
see y'all Wednesday night.
All right, everybody. Y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Pluto.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Later.